Welcome back to Shittywebcomics Weekly. We're explorers on the furthest reaches of experience, demons to some, angels to others. Donate to our subscribe star to see into the mind of God, and also to see the whole rest of this series. We do a bunch of early access, early postings on our subscribe star. But on top of that, our subscribe star has like the full deep lore of shit that nobody else on the internet will ever be realizing or noticing.
This video is like the continuing series of me discovering future manga hits.
Yes. As we have been for many years, as we did with Delicious in Dungeon or Dungeon Meshi, Promised Neverland, One Punch Man, that kind of stuff. We had been
Dan is the latest.
The
Star Fox Fox McCloud speech text.
I was gonna say, didn't Peppy also kind of talked like that in the original Super Nintendo Star Fox we're talking about?
Yeah.
Anyways, getting back into Drama Queen, the Twitter,
something less important than what we were just talking about.
Yes, something not even remotely as important. But anyways, here a tweet from some guy just saying, how did this get greenlit, this manga? Not even saying what it is, just saying, how did this get greenlit? This manga, in quotes, is just an outlet for a bigoted Japanese person to rant about the recent influence of immigration in Japan. And the screen cap of that tweet is being posted by Kaguya's Top Gal, saying Japanese people care about their country, and then also adding the manga is called Drama Queen. Here's another.
Yeah, here's another very important element of this. This is sort of like the Dragon's Crown. I mean, it's otherwise called the Streisand effect.
Yes.
But Dragon's Crown, this is the reason I bought Mass Effect, actually.
Oh, yeah. Blue Alien Ass Effect, as we call it.
Yeah, and that was actually like the last time the right wing ever like stepped on their metaphorical dicks.
Not that they even could do that. Only in metaphors.
They don't have them.
Only
but after that,
dreams.
I've gotten a lot more like socially savvy, I guess.
Yeah, that was Mass Effect 1 was a very long time ago. After all, that was the 360 era.
Yes.
That was the next tweet, and I didn't blank out any of the names, but it's, you know, I'm not leaving the names visible for some kind of personal purpose. I'm not saying, I'll just say, don't reply to these people or anything.
Yeah, do not bully. Do not take this as permission to bully or whatever the patter is for explaining how we don't want our audience to cyberbully or attack or criticize. Or
our audience is, that's the thing. We have curated such a fucking pure, holy, superior, genetically superior audience that I'm pretty sure we really don't have to tell anyone this. But and we also filter out the genetically inferior. That's why it's important to keep referencing that Isom sucks.
If any of you take it upon yourselves to do this kind of thing, you're just the simple fact is you're doing it without our permission.
And you're doing it wrong, and you have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah, that's actually more important.
Because it's also missing the point massively. Exactly it. Anyone should know that. It's missing the point to go find these people on Twitter and reply to them like you're going to be a fucking hero. The real thing is to notice what they're saying and to have, a little fun at their expense. Just right here. The best way to do it.
Their argument. If you can't even comprehend how to
it's just like with Comicsgate. If they get mad, they had to come here to see the things that make them mad. And it's like, you're doing our work for us then. We don't even have to go to you to get you mad. You come to us, and you come pre-mad. You're mad before you can be mad. So that also is how superior we are, is that we can do that to people. Nobody else on the internet's even capable of doing that. Only us. And we were able to do that to like some of the biggest YouTubers in history and shit.
Yeah, persistently, especially lately.
Yes,
because it seems like there's a lot more of them.
But I mean, going on the better part of an entire decade now. But anyways. This next tweet, though, says, okay, I thought people were exaggerating, so obviously I became part of the problem. Oh, no, they became part of the problem. And clicked on it out of curiosity, and Jesus Christ, Drama Queen is just straight up a Nazi manga. This is so shockingly racist. I'm speechless. What is Shuishu saying or thinking? What were they thinking? I don't know.
Finally, what they were thinking.
Yes. If only they could hook up with Angry Video Game Nerd.
Angry Video Game Nerd in a laboratory holding up beakers.
Yes.
Saying to himself, finally, what they were thinking.
Next tweet was the same person saying Shonen Jump Plus series and their major themes. Chainsaw Man.
Actually, one thing I wanted to mention about that last tweet you were reading is that I don't think I would disagree with a single word of it.
Yes, it's all very true. It's why I wanted to read it.
I am going to become part of the problem.
I enjoy being part of the problem. Anyways, yeah, that same person, they made some other tweet talking about the other series, like and it's, you know, the covers and then what they're about, their major themes, like Chainsaw Man, life has no meaning but that which we give it, nothing matters but that. And the one for Drama Queen just says, on God, bro, you got to go outside and kill the first Korean you see. That's their interpretation.
I see that one.
But
hey, wait a second.
They mean this. They mean this in a bad way, specifically.
I guess it was somebody who was opposed to this comic, because I would have automatically assumed it was somebody making a funny joke.
But that's also, they're trying to insist Drama Queen is actually about the Koreans. It's not some kind of, you know, who white replacement of America, which is kind of wrong, because again, if you go by the theme and not the literal, some kind of literal interpretation. But here, somebody quote tweets that, saying racist realizing the allegory in Drama Queen is anti-Korean and not anti-black, and just some black guy opening the fridge and then just looking disappointed.
He's opening the fridge. He's looking pretty enthusiastic, and then he's looking. He looks for like a second, and then he just turns away in disappointment.
What is he seeing? He's seeing the camera that's recording him. But anyways, here's another tweet saying, so I read the first chapter of Drama Queen. You're really starting your sentence with so? Who does that?
So
why are you doing that? What are you doing that for? Anyways, Drama Queen that people were talking about, and good Lord, I hope this gets axed. Actively, openly hoping for censorship. It's interesting how similar that is, of course, to CG and NV. But anyways, they say, because I can tell it's going to create the smelliest, greasiest fan base you've ever seen if it continues. Racist dog whistles every 5 pages. I don't know how this even got published. Which, somebody not knowing is certainly a continuing
Again, thanks to these people, I got word of the existence of this comic.
This is, this is what always convinces me to actually read it. Here's another tweet saying, I see people upset about Drama Queen because the main characters are racist scumbags, but at what moment do you see these panels and you're like, yeah, these dudes are the good guy, Lamau. And it's some stuff we'll see in the comic. We'll get to that.
But definitely stuff that it's like, yeah, I can absolutely understand why somebody would do that.
Mm-hmm. Here's just another tweet saying, new manga on Jump Plus is one of the most racist I think I've ever read. Crying emoji. Oh no, they're crying. Quick, burn the Constitution.
He's crying. Quick, burn the Constitution. He's a bunch of sad pictures of Mexican immigrants, so you'll forget about having borders and stuff.
And a picture of a pit bull wearing a flower crown. But
I have rendered your pit bull bite statistics useless.
Razors rule. Anyways, another tweet saying, for people saying Drama Queen isn't racist, first of all, who said that? I have not seen, even people who like the comic aren't saying that it's not racist.
Yeah, the people who hate the comic are saying it's racist.
Yeah.
The people who like the comic are saying it's racist.
Yes. They say, replace the word alien with Black, African, Mexican, Korean, and Chinese. Then get back to me and explain how it's not racist. First of all, I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I'll try.
They also say in the tweet, this manga is trash. Nothing to justify Nazi ideology like this. Which is like, I think they became a little incoherent. They were apoplectic and incoherent with rage at some point there.
But again,
over
also,
a manga.
Thanks for the fucking thanks for the tip. Okay, good tip.
Okay, good tip. Anyways, the next tweet. Low-key hope this is just a bad first chapter. The manga name is Drama Queen. It's amazing. One chapter and it's just lighting the internet. It's breaking the internet.
It's not that hard though. In fact,
no.
I was actually one of the things I wanted to mention. And I'm not sure if we even will remember to bother because it's like so unimportant. But honestly, the manga itself, it's just okay.
Yeah,
it's all right.
And again, we'll probably get into that when we read it. But
it's nothing special. It's the opposing side is going to be treating it like it's the most incredible thing ever.
Yeah. We'll get into that. But anyways, the tweet says, and it seems to allude to the recent influx of immigrants in Japan. Oh wait, did that happen? Is there something about that that's real? So that is real then.
It's not just America. I know there's people listening to this like, I thought that was just America. No, it's basically everywhere.
Especially Japan. But they say either the mangaka is racist or wants to talk against racism. I'll just wait and see and not judge yet. Oh, they're not judging. That's good to know.
Withhold judgment.
Yeah. The next
gradually you'll begin to hate them.
Yes. The next tweet saying, damn, I thought people were joking about how racist the new Jump Plus manga Drama Queen is. It does seem to have a lot of undertones of anti-foreigner sentiment. Wait a second, a Japanese thing that's anti-foreigner? How weird.
Unheard
it's like they caught on to fucking the memes and stuff about anime and manga and Japanese culture from like 2002. That was, shocking revelations back then.
Way to fly your tourist colors.
Yeah, exactly. They say it does seem to have a lot of undertones of anti-foreigner sentiment and could be the author's true feelings disguised by IMO. It's being blown out of proportion. They're literal aliens here. So this is like, no, you're reading too much into it. There is no allegory.
I am wondering, does any of this fit with the author's actual beliefs? I kind of assume, I'm making an assumption here, but I assume yes.
And you know what happens when we assume? We're right. That's what happens.
Usually right.
Pretty much right.
99%.
The next
99% correct.
Next chapter. All of these are including screenshots from the comic or manga, if you will. I call it a comic. I'm an American, so I call it a comic. They're called comic books, not drama books. But even though this one's called Drama Queen. But anyways, I'm not reading any of the screenshots because, again, we'll get to that. But this tweet says the whole first chapter of Drama Queen is can't say anything without being called a racist these days. And then at the end, it turns out they're racist. They eat the alien the guy murdered for literally no reason, by the way.
There is a reason. Yeah. By the way. There's totally a reason. It's in fact a pretty important reason.
And totally basted with red sauce place for blood.
Well, it's also the I don't know if you're going to be showing that meme coming up in a later video.
I probably did right here. It's probably on the screen right this second.
Flying over his head.
Oh wait, no, I didn't show that one actually.
Yeah, I don't even have that is exactly the one. It's exactly the point. That's the actual point of the entire comic.
Yeah. But here's somebody saying, how do we get that manga axed after one chapter? Again, not even mentioning its name. But somebody quote tweets that and with just a picture of Japan is fucking doomed with crying guy. And it's like the crying guy is like painted like a really, really, really dark purple. And there's an arrow pointing to them. And it just said, the N-word. Oh no, it's blurred out. Gee, it's some N-word. I'm not sure what, because it's blurred out.
It is the N-word.
The
Not
look
to
at the
be confused
power.
with just saying N-word.
Look at the incredible power that word has over everyone.
What was it? Jim Goad wanted to adopt a young black child and rename him to N-ward.
Well, it sounds almost fancy, fucking fancy, classy.
Yeah, no, he'd be a good dad. He would be a great father to that adopted son.
That sounds good. Here's another meme of it was like when the girl's playing on the beach. Again, we'll see that in the comic, but it's photoshopped into the curb stomp scene from American History X. And then here's another of the girl in the comic like biting into a big burger, and the burger has like alien parts in it. She's wearing sort of the Burger King crown, which of course has its own connotations and meanings now. We'll get into the actual comic next. Actually, I will find the arrow going over the guy's head for the next video, and that'll probably be the last part. Again, if you're on your Subscribe Star, you will see the whole series months before everyone else, months before the under people, the inferiors. So good job to you. Good job listening to Shitty Webcomics, but unfortunately for everyone else, should have listened to Shitty Webcomics.